Welcome to Calinato. Today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 best new Netflix movies and series released in April 2025. If you enjoy this compilation of movies, don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned until the end of the video and share your favorite film with us in the comments. Number 10. Karma, 2025. The lives of 6 people become entangled in ill-fated relationships. A man witnesses a mysterious accident and makes an irreversible deal. Ju-yeon, a surgeon, lives with trauma that occurred in her childhood. She runs into the person who is responsible for her trauma. A man wanted to make a large amount of money to change his life. He resorted to borrowing from loan sharks to invest in cryptocurrency, but his investment collapsed. Gil Ryong unfairly loses his job and is then asked to do something involving a large sum of money. A bespectacled man runs a successful private clinic in Gangnam. He has a girlfriend, Yoo Jeong, who is dangerously charming. Number 9. Project UFO, 2025.
Members of an advanced alien civilization establish colonies.
After an alleged UFO landing in Warmia, a former television star and a passionate ufologist team up to investigate the origin of the extraterrestrial visitors. Their intensive research and heated theories soon captivate everyone around them and trigger controversial discussions. While the two attempt to publicize their perspectives and findings, an influential politician recognizes the potential of the mysterious events. He begins to deliberately manipulate the paranormal occurrences to advance his own power plans and direct public attention in his favor. Number 8. The Glass Dome, 2025.
Du vet till exempel, jag följer ditt konto där om profilering. Och så har jag läst om ditt fall.
Behavioral scientist and criminologist Lejla returns to a depopulated Swedish community that evokes mixed feelings in her, and for good reason. As a child, she was held hostage in the small town by a criminal who was never unmasked. But it's also the place where she found a home with Walter, a now retired ex-police officer. No sooner has Layla arrived than someone disappears. As she and Walter investigate, Layla is drawn back into the darkest event of her past, which she desperately tries to bury. Gradually, it is revealed that everyone in the village is hiding secrets. Will history repeat itself? Number 7. Jewel Thief, The Heist Begins, 2025.
I want to catch him red-handed.
Follows Rehan Royis, a master thief who has successfully completed several spectacular robberies around the world. One day, mafia boss Rajan Aulak assigns him what is arguably his greatest mission yet: to steal the legendary African Red Sun diamond, which is due to arrive in Mumbai shortly. At first, everything goes according to Rehan's elaborate plan, and then, fortunately, there's the beautiful Farah, with whom Rehan falls in love. But then events take a turn for the worse, and suddenly the jewel thief finds himself with his back against the wall, while police officer Vikram Patel is hot on his heels. Number 6. The Eternaut, 2025.
Kvinnor? Nie wiem, wydano. Estrellado.
In the middle of the summer of 1963, it begins to snow in Buenos Aires. Anyone who comes into contact with the flakes dies instantly. Juan Salvo and his family are visiting some friends when the catastrophe begins. First, they barricade themselves. Then they make protective suits, including diving masks. While searching for food, they discover that the deadly snow has claimed the lives of millions of people. Juan's group quickly realizes that this is not a natural phenomenon, but an attack by an extraterrestrial force. Despite having no combat experience, they take on the unequal fight against the invaders. Based on the science fiction comic Eternaut by Hector Germán Oesterheld. Number 5. Exterritorial, 2025.
Sie sind eingecheckt.
Wir kommen wegen eines H1-Arbeitsvisums.
Josh?
In Exterritorial, the plot begins when Sarah, a Special Forces soldier, visits the United States consulate in Frankfurt with her son, and he suddenly disappears, leaving no trace of what may have happened to the boy. Not only that, but no one seems to remember seeing him enter the building with his mother. Sarah is then asked to leave the consulate, but she knows that the German authorities do not have access to what goes on inside the consulate. She knows that if she leaves, she may never be able to return to the place. In the desperate search for her son, Sarah hides in the labyrinthine spaces that the consulate houses, without suspecting that the noose of a dangerous intrigue is tightening around her neck. Number 4. The Gardener, 2025.
Cela peut paraître atroce, certes, mais parfois, c'est un véritable atout.
The Gardener is a thriller series that tells the story of Elmer and his mother, known as China Jurado, a woman with a knack for gun control. They both run a nursery that serves as a front for an illegal contract-killing business. Elmer usually has no problem carrying out each of the murders assigned to him, but when he must kill a young kindergarten teacher named Violetta, something stirs inside him, and he feels a special attraction to her. While his love for Violetta grows, his mother continues with her plan to end the teacher's life. Number 3. Havoc, 2025.
One phone call, you go down for life. Get him back.
When washed-up cop Walker is called to a crime scene, it quickly becomes clear. Drug gangs have clashed and caused a bloody massacre. On a video, the experts discover someone who appears to be the prime suspect. Walker immediately knows who it is. Charlie Beaumont, the son of influential politician Lawrence Beaumont. The two know each other from earlier times, and Beaumont has something against Walker, forcing him to find Charlie and bring him to safety, especially since the boy is probably not the real person responsible for the massacre. Number 2. Pulse, 2025.
You just saved this woman's life. How does that feel? Amazing.
As a hurricane barrels inexorably toward Miami's largest Level 1 trauma center, resident Dr. Danny Sims receives an unexpected promotion. Her sudden rise follows the suspension of the popular chief resident Dr. Xander Phillips, creating additional tension amid the impending chaos. As the storm gains strength and more seriously injured patients are admitted, the hospital is sealed off, and Danny and Phillips are forced to work together. But the more they rise to the challenge, the more explosive details of a forbidden affair come to light. The rest of the emergency room team is also struggling not only with the life-threatening consequences of the storm, but also with the emotional entanglements within the group. Number 1. I Hostage, 2025.
Iedereen op de grond.
Inspired by a true story, I Hostage starts when a lone gunman takes over an Apple store in the middle of Amsterdam. The police quickly lock the area down and he keeps one hostage. Other workers and shoppers hide in the building as a negotiator tries to solve the situation. As the team work on the solution, the gunman makes his demands, and the negotiator keeps the situation calm. However, things begin to reveal the bigger motivations behind the hostage situation. It becomes a race to solve the standoff before anyone gets hurt.